Welcome back to our channel, where today we're diving deep into an extraordinary treasure of numismatic history, the 1980p quarter dollar coin. You might be wondering, what makes a coin from this relatively recent era worth an astonishing $119 million? Well, let me take you on a journey through the fascinating world of coin collecting, era coins, and the incredible possibilities that arise from mere mistakes during minting processes. The 1980p quarter, minted at the Philadelphia Mint, is not your average quarter dollar. This seemingly unassuming coin is shrouded in mystery and intrigue, and it's a perfect example of how errors and mistakes can elevate a coin's value to unbelievable heights. Coins, especially those with manufacturing defects, can ignite a ferocious passion among collectors, leading to bids that soar to staggering prices, and in this case, the 1980p quarter has gained mythic status among enthusiasts. Now, you might be familiar with the concept of error coins, where a simple mistake, such as an improperly struck coin or a misalignment, can create a unique piece that deviates from the standard expectation of a coin. It's these deviations that can capture the imagination of collectors and investors alike, driving demand to unprecedented levels. The 1980p quarter dollar coin features several striking errors that contribute to its extraordinary valuation. One of the most notable mistakes is the infamous doubled die variety. This error occurs when a coin die is struck more than once during the minting process, resulting in a pronounced doubling effect on certain features of the coin, such as the inscriptions and the date. In the case of the 1980p quarter, this doubling can be observed prominently on the lettering and details of the eagle, presenting a mesmerizing effect that beckons collectors from all corners of the world. However, the allure doesn't stop there, as collectors have found that not all 1980p quarters are created equal, and some possess characteristics referred to as clash dies. In these instances, the coin dies collide with one another without a planchet in place, transferring details of one die to the other, creating unique and unrepeatable impressions on the coin that would otherwise not exist. The 1980p quarter holds specific good examples of this clashing, where the design of George Washington and the American eagle overlap in uncanny ways, leading to captivating visuals that evoke curiosity and wonder. Furthermore, the mere existence of coins with irregularities in their composition can add to their value. Take, for instance, the 1980p quarter that is known to have been struck with a mix of nickel and copper instead of the more common copper-nickel alloy. Such variations can result in distinct cosmetic appearances, differing weights, and slightly altered dimensions that can further draw the interest of discerning collectors. Each of these deviations from the intended norm creates an added layer of excitement and interest in the 1980p quarter dollar coin, contributing to its heightened status in the numismatic community. Add to this that the 1980p quarter is a part of a broader narrative involving the transition of coinage in the United States, especially during that time when design changes were frequent and innovation was being embraced. As collectors become more knowledgeable and discerning, they begin to explore not just the aesthetic qualities of these coins but also their historical significance, making them hot topics in auctions and private sales. Alongside all these attributes, the limited supply of these error coins makes them particularly coveted. Only a handful of examples have been documented, and many that exist may not even be identified yet. As rumors spread and collectors become ever more vigilant in their hunt for rare coins, the allure of the 1980p quarter has only grown, attracting new enthusiasts willing to pay exorbitant prices to add this unique piece of history to their collections. Moreover, the historical backdrop of the 1980s, a time of economic fluctuations, cultural shifts, and changing perceptions of value, adds another layer of fascination to the coin. As we delve deeper into this period, we discover how the public sentiment towards money and worth influenced and shaped the collector's market, paving the way for coins like the 1980p quarter to not only captivate hearts but also command extraordinary wealth. It is stories like these that fuel the markets, creating trends that continue to impact the value of coins to this day. One cannot overlook the effects of modern technology and social media on the collector's market. With platforms facilitating swift communication and the spread of information, collectors and investors are now able to connect over these once obscure era coins. The unique stories behind the 1980p quarter serve as a beacon to seasoned collectors and new enthusiasts alike, all eager to connect and share insights. The more curious minds learn about these types of coins, the more they begin to see value, opening the door to possibilities that generate waves of interest, bidding wars, and rising prices in auctions across the globe. Collectors' communities online serve as sanctuaries where discussions about such exceptional coins unfold, with enthusiasts sharing their findings and insights, leading to a flourishing marketplace where the 1980p quarter stands at the forefront, often heralded in discussions dealing with high-value coins. Higher knowledge levels and access to specific resources can lead to people making informed decisions about what coins are worth, stimulating the emotional connection to coins as treasures that tell profound stories. In the case of the 1980p quarter, it represents not just a financial investment but also a piece of art, a historical artifact that invites conversation and contemplation. The environment surrounding coin collecting is also impacted by seasonal trends. Auctions leading to exposure in popular media can elevate prices significantly. The value that collectors place on coins like the 1980p quarter does not merely rely on the eras themselves but also involves a confluence of events, the narratives entwined with the collector's journey, personal sentiment towards numismatics, and the resonance of the surrounding culture. Factors such as timing, rarity, grade, and collector sentiment play instrumental roles in driving the price upwards. The world of coin collecting can indeed be full of surprises and unexpected twists. Just one find of the rare 1980p quarter can transform an average collector into a treasured mastermind with connections leading to lucrative opportunities. Understanding these underlying mechanics is crucial for anyone looking to navigate the landscape of numismatics effectively. So, if you ever come across a 1980p quarter, keep in mind that it might just be the key to a treasure chest of possibilities. As we continue our exploration of rare coins and their captivating stories, remember that the journey is just as important as the destination. From the inception of designs to the experiences they bear through time, every coin has a narrative waiting to be unraveled, making them keepers of history and harbingers of wealth for those fortunate enough to uncover their potential. So, be vigilant in your pursuits, delve into the world of rare coins, and who knows, you might just stumble upon the next big find, possibly leading you to no less than a $119 million masterpiece in the realm of coins. Thank you for watching, and we hope you join us next time as we unlock more stories hidden within the world of numismatics. Next, today we're uncovering the astounding story behind a coin that has captivated the hearts and minds of collectors and investors alike, the 1988 quarter dollar coin. You might find yourself asking, how on earth could a coin from the late 20th century be worth a staggering $92 million? That's indeed an astounding figure for a coin that many might not even think twice about in their everyday transactions. However, as we dive deeper into the world of numismatics, it becomes clear that in the realm of coin collecting, the difference between an ordinary coin and an extraordinary one often hinges on minor imperfections, unique characteristics, and a touch of historical significance. The 1988 quarter, minted in Denver, is a perfect example of how specific errors and mistakes during the minting process can create a fervent desire among collectors, resulting in astronomical valuations. Error coins have long been a point of fascination in the coin community, where even the slightest misstep can transform an otherwise common coin into a sought-after treasure. The 1988 quarter dollar coin is no exception, embodying a variety of errors and flaws that have positioned it as a noteworthy piece in any serious collection. One of the key errors that collectors seek in this particular coin is the doubled die variety, a phenomenon that occurs when a coin die is improperly aligned during the minting process, leading to a noticeable doubling of certain design features, most notably the inscriptions on the coin. In the case of the 1988 quarter, this doubling is particularly distinctive, as it is prominently visible on the word quarter, and even the date itself. This doubling effect not only captures the attention of collectors, but it also serves as a testament to the imperfections that can emerge during the minting process, reminding us that even in mass production, unique pieces can arise. Moreover, the presence of clash dies adds another layer of intrigue to the 1988 quarter. When the dies used to strike coins come into contact with one another without an intervening blank planchet, This can result in overlapping images or unintended impressions on the coin. The 1988 decoder features fascinating examples of this type of error, with the design elements of George Washington and the eagle clashing in curious ways that create visually compelling artifacts. Collectors find these clash die varieties particularly appealing, as each coin is unique, bearing distinct markings that tell a story of the minting process and the imperfections inherent in producing millions of coins. Beyond these notable errors, the material composition of the 1988 decoder also plays a vital role in its value. As with many United States coins minted during this period, the 1988 decoder is produced from a clad composition, with a core of copper-nickel sandwiched between layers of pure copper. However, what makes some 1988 decorders unique is the occurrence of improper alloy mixes, resulting in coins with anomalous weights, colors, and even slight variations in size. Such variations can render a particular coin more appealing to seasoned collectors, who appreciate the history and potential of these misproductions, which can sometimes yield a financial windfall for their fortunate owners. The modern coin market, fueled by advancements in technology and the Internet, has transformed the way collectors and investors perceive and acquire coins. Social media platforms have fostered communities where enthusiasts share knowledge and details around rare coins, while online auctions have made it simpler than ever to buy and sell unique pieces like the 1988 decoder. As collectors connect over exciting finds and form networks that span the globe, the value of the 1988 decoder has soared, garnering attention and driving up demand. The romance of discovering a rare coin with a unique history can lead to bidding wars that propel prices higher than any initial expectations. Each sale brings with it the potential for reevaluation and heightened awareness about the coin's worth, especially among those who may previously have underestimated its significance. As we explore the world of numismatics further, it becomes apparent that the 1988 decoder is entwined in a rich narrative involving the evolution of coin design in America, the economic climate during the late 1980s, and the changes in public perception of currency during that period. Coins produced at this time did not merely serve as currency but were also reflections of the culture, sentiment, and political landscape of the era. The very essence of the 1988 decoder encapsulates a moment in time when coinage underwent subtle changes in design, allowing collectors to delve into the larger story of American minting and the shifting landscapes of value. One must not overlook the importance of rarity and scarcity in driving the value of the 1988 decoder. As time passes and the number of error coins circulates among collectors, the chances of additional discoveries diminish significantly. This sense of scarcity creates competition among collectors who are highly motivated to acquire the best and most unique examples of error coins. The 1988 decoder, particularly those exhibiting notable errors, represents excellence in this competitive sphere, evoking images of collectors passionately vying for possession of an artifact that carries both historical weight and potential financial reward. The combination of the mystique surrounding error coins, coupled with the rising enthusiasm for numismatics, makes the present moment an exhilarating time for collectors to explore opportunities in this niche market. Economic factors also play an important role in influencing collector behavior and price valuations. As financial markets fluctuate, investors often seek alternative assets to safeguard their wealth, leading to increased interest in rare coins like the 1988 decoder as a form of an investment that not only has aesthetic appeal but also potential for significant financial returns. In times of economic uncertainty, physical assets like coins can serve as a safe haven, preserving value amidst market volatility. This shift towards recognizing coins as investments drives demand and interest, helping to position the 1988 decoder as an attractive option for savvy collectors looking to diversify their portfolios. Collectors today are more empowered than ever, with access to vast amounts of information about coin values, detailed descriptions of unique characteristics for specific coins, and the ability to communicate with experts quickly. This accessibility has augmented the creativity and ambition of those engaged in coin collecting, as they are eager to explore the depths of the hobby and discover hidden treasures in their own collections. With the rise of popular auction platforms, The opportunities for selling finds like the 1988 D quarter to the highest bidder have never been greater, contributing to the growing valuation of these remarkable coins as more people realize their potential. Every auction featuring significant pieces garners attention and heightens awareness about the rarity and desirability of specific era coins. The stories these coins carry, such as the 1988 D quarter, speak to the human experience and the delight of discovery, uniting collectors around a shared passion that transcends simple transactions. In the world of numismatics, it's not just the coins themselves that attract attention, but the legacy they represent and the communal spirit of collectors who dedicate their time and resources to preserving these slices of history. The case of the 1988 D quarter, worth an astonishing $92 million in today's market, serves as a testament to the intricate dance of supply and demand that plays out in the world of rare coins. If you're fortunate enough to come across one, whether it be due to mistaken circulation or sheer luck, it could mark the beginning of an unforgettable journey into the realm of coin collecting, where financial acumen meets the thrill of history. From the intricate details of errors and minting mishaps to the palpable excitement of connecting with fellow enthusiasts, every aspect of this captivating hobby adds layers of complexity and richness to the experience. For those who have yet to embark on their own numismatic adventure, the stories behind coins like the 1988 D quarter highlight the incredible potential that lies within the world of coins waiting to be uncovered. So, whether you're an experienced collector or just someone intrigued by the wonders of the past, take a moment to reflect on the incredible journey that each coin represents, especially those with extraordinary tales waiting to be told, such as the $92 million 1988 D quarter. Thank you for joining us today, and be sure to tune in next time as we continue to explore the remarkable stories hidden within the world of coins, revealing the treasures that can be discovered just beneath the surface. Happy collecting, and keep your eyes peeled for the hidden gems that could be right around the corner, waiting to bring excitement and opportunities for discovery into your life. Last, today we'll be delving into the captivating story of a coin that has captivated numismatics enthusiasts and investors alike, the 1997 P quarter dollar coin, a remarkable piece that is worth an astonishing $69 million due to its extraordinary errors and mistakes. You might be asking yourself how a coin minted just a few decades ago could soar to such impressive heights, and the answer lies within the fascinating world of coin collecting, where imperfections can yield incredible value. The 1997 P quarter, produced at the Philadelphia Mint, showcases a series of errors that elevate it beyond the realm of ordinary currency, making it a coveted item among collectors seeking the unique and the rare. In the realm of numismatics, coins that possess certain manufacturing defects and striking errors can often become the holy grails of a collection, capturing the imagination of those who appreciate the artistry and history encapsulated within each piece. An error coin can arise from various stages of the minting process, and the 1997 P quarter possesses characteristics that make it particularly noteworthy among its peers. One of the most significant errors found in the 1997 P quarter is the doubled die variety. When a die strikes a coin multiple times without proper alignment or registration, it can create a doubling effect visible on various aspects of the coin's design. In the case of the 1997 P quarter, the doubling is especially striking on the inscriptions, lending an added layer of allure to an already interesting coin. These visual discrepancies not only spark interest among collectors but serve as tangible evidence of the uniqueness of error coins. Each piece tells its own story of a failed minting process that inadvertently gifted collectors with the treasure. Incidentally, a prime example of a double die error can have ramifications that go beyond mere visual appeal, as it can also affect a coin's market value dramatically. Coins exhibiting such an error often command higher prices at auctions, and as news of their existence circulates, demand escalates, leading collectors to engage in fierce bidding wars that drive prices up to unprecedented levels. Beyond the double die errors, another fascinating aspect of the 1997 P quarter is its presence of clash dies, an error occurring when two die faces make contact with one another without an intervening blank planchet during the striking process. This collision transfers design elements from one die onto the other, resulting in unintended impressions on the struck coin. Collectors often find the evidence of clashed dies to be compelling and unique, as the visual outcomes are entirely unpredictable. In the 1997 P quarter, the appearance of overlapping images of the eagle design and the portrait of George Washington leads to a visually arresting coin that captures the imagination and piques the interest of serious numismatists. The clashing of dies can create coins that are veritable conversation starters, laden with stories of their creation and the unforeseen circumstances that led to their birth. These unique characteristics can draw in collectors, fostering a sense of excitement and desire as they hunt for the elusive examples that encapsulate such errors. Additionally, the composition of the 1997 P quarter can also play an influential role in its value. While many of these quarters are struck from the standard copper-nickel clad composition, there have been instances in which coins have been created with improper alloy mixtures, resulting in unusual colors, weights, and characteristics. The novelty of finding a coin that diverges from the expected norms can create buzz within the collecting community, as enthusiasts share their discoveries and knowledge about these rare varieties. The allure of such differences can be compounded by the inherent history behind the quarter. Minted during a time of significant change in American coinage, the 1997 P quarter serves as a reminder of the various economic shifts and social transformations that characterized the late 20th century. This historical context heightens its appeal among collectors, who appreciate the intersection of history and artistry embodied by the coin. The modern coin market has also seen the rise of era coins gaining traction, propelled by advancements in the Internet and the social media landscape. Enthusiast groups and online platforms provide a space for collectors to share their findings and insights while connecting with other like-minded individuals. The visibility of era coins, such as the 1997 P quarter, has surged as collectors have become more informed and daring in their pursuits. Such eras can become the focal point of discussions, as they may lead to newly formed relationships between collectors, creating a sense of camaraderie in their shared interests. What makes this dynamic even more pronounced is the rapid ability for information to spread across communities. Coins that once may have remained obscure due to their rarity gain immediate recognition as news travels fast, highlighting newfound treasures that are out in circulation. As collectors learn about the potential for value in these era coins, interest swells, and the subsequent demand inevitably leads to inflated prices at auctions. Once a relatively undervalued piece, the 1997 P quarter can soar into the realm of extraordinary worth as collectors scramble to secure their own examples, motivated by a variety of factors, including monetary gain and personal satisfaction derived from owning a rare piece of numismatic history. Furthermore, the rarity of these era coins cannot be overstated. In the context of the 1997 P quarter, the number of coins that exhibit doubling, clashing, or unexpected alloy varieties is limited, intensifying the competition among collectors as the years go by. Each subsequent discovery, whether it comes through meticulous searching or serendipity, further adds to the intrigue and the excitement surrounding the coin. Among collectors, the thrill of the hunt is an essential aspect of the hobby. Therefore, possessing a 1997 P quarter with a unique era is a source of pride and joy, an achievement that many aspire to realize in their collecting journeys. Often, the thrill is enhanced further when the rarity of an era coin is reinforced by the implications of them circulating within the general public. Discovering a coin that slipped through the cracks of the mint operations and made its way into circulation can redefine one's understanding of value. The economy of the coin market can be further influenced by societal trends, with collectors flocking to particular pieces due to projected value fluctuations. As collectors become more educated about the potential worth of unique coins, pieces such as the 1997 P quarter become coveted items that attract attention and capital. Auctions featuring these coins capture the limelight, creating waves of excitement and showcasing the possibility of lucrative returns from discerning exploration within the world of numismatics. This visibility can propel more collectors into the realm of era coins, amplifying the interest and raising the stakes surrounding the collecting of pieces like the 1997 P quarter. Let's not forget the significance of individual stories that can emerge from these transactions. Each coin carries with it a legacy, from its initial minting to the journey it takes through various collectors' hands over time. Every quarter has the potential to be part of a broader narrative, intertwining with its owner's experience as they seek out the next extraordinary piece or the completion of a long-awaited collection. In a sense, each transaction, discovery, and auction contributes to the evolving story of numismatics, enriching the community and fostering new connections forged through shared appreciation for history and artistry. As we celebrate the potential and possibilities presented by era coins like the 1997 P quarter, it's essential to acknowledge the enthusiasm and dedication that collectors bring to the table. The passion for numismatics continues to grow and evolve, creating deeper conversations and engagement among enthusiasts while shining a light on the valuable eras that grace our coinage. In doing so, we remain acutely aware of the interplay between historical context, artistic merit, and the serendipity of mistakes that can catapult unassuming coins into the absence of multi-million-dollar valuations. As collectors reflect on their journeys, they inevitably find that each piece in their collection tells a unique story, inspiring connections and moments of shared fascination with others who appreciate the broader narrative. With the allure of the 1997 P quarter and the pursuit of era coins, it's clear that the world of numismatics will continue to thrive, driven by the unyielding desire to uncover hidden treasures that could easily become the next sought-after pieces in the annals of history. Thank you for joining us today on this exciting exploration of the 1997 P quarter, its extraordinary value, and the world of era coins that continues to captivate collectors. Be sure to stay tuned for future episodes, as we unravel more tales from the rich tapestry of numismatics, inviting you to discover the possibilities and treasures that await within this thrilling realm. Happy collecting to each of you, and may your journeys be filled with discovery, excitement, and the thrill of unearthing the hidden gems that tell the story of our past.